it play and call it work.
Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com. I want to talk about Twitch and the MiniWarGaming Vault. We've been starting to do live streams over on twitch.tv/MiniWarGaming, if you had not noticed. And it's been really fun. We've been having so much fun with it. And we're making new shows. We're starting a role-playing game show for Dungeons & Dragons, starting in just less than a couple of weeks. We did a live playing of Blackstone Fortress, and we've been doing all sorts of fun stuff there. And on top of that, we are now Twitch affiliates, which means we have Twitch subscriptions enabled so that we can monetize it, so we can support it, so we can do even more live shows. This has, however, raised some concerns, rightfully so, especially from our Vault members, wondering a few things. And I want to address those things here in this video so we can all understand exactly what our ideas are for how we're moving forward with the MiniWarGaming Vault and with our Twitch subscriptions. So the first thing is, what's changing? Is the MiniWarGaming Vault changing? Is our normal content schedule changing? And the answer to that is yes and no. The normal content schedule is not going to change because of this. If we make any changes to it, it's because of how we normally make changes. We start new shows or we stop other shows, but it's just to do with what people are watching and what is popular. Nothing to do with live streaming. So we are going to continue to do the shows that you love, our battle reports, our narrative campaigns, our open vaults, all those kind of things will continue as per the norm. So if you are a bronze or silver vault member, you can expect to see the content that you have grown accustomed to. So what is changing is we are now, in addition to that, making some live shows. And right now we're just doing a bunch of different little shows. We will eventually have a schedule in place where we'll be doing them on a regular basis. For example, every Tuesday, starting hopefully the first Tuesday in December, will be our role-playing game show, which will start with Dungeons & Dragons, and then in the new year, we'll probably be doing Wrath and Glory 40K, and later next year, an Age of Sigmar role-playing game and all that kind of stuff too. And we might dabble in other role-playing games as well. Also, the Sit and Talk is not going to be done live. However, that one's an important one because normally we have a portion of it that only answers Vault questions, and not everybody can be on a live show. And so for that one, we're still going to be posting main shows like the role-playing game show and the live sit and talk. We'll still go out on YouTube. It'll be like 2 or 3 days delayed, partly because Twitch requires us to have a 24-hour exclusivity period, but also because it takes us some time to download the videos, render them, get them all ready for YouTube. So there's going to be a delay of, I'd say, 2 or 3 days on average. This depends on the video. But it's important for the sit and talk, for example, that we give Vault members a chance to ask questions that aren't live. So you can post your questions, and then the following live sit and talk will spend half our time answering live questions and the other half answering pre-submitted questions from our Vault members, just to make sure you keep getting that benefit. And also because we want to. We want to interact with our Vault members like that, and that gives us a good option. And the live setting for the sit and talk means that there's always going to be certain people excluded because of time zones. And so some of the shows will be posted. Other ones are going to remain in the Twitch videos on demand area, which is only available to paid subscribers of Twitch. Now, we don't want it's important that you understand, though, this is not to try to get even more money out of our Vault members. So what we're doing is our silver Vault members will gain access to all of those shows. We're going to upload them to the MiniWarGaming Vault. Once again, it'll take a few days to get them uploaded, but any show that is exclusively staying behind the Twitch subscriber paywall will eventually get posted to Vimeo. There's a bunch of them right there, right now, and we haven't yet uploaded them. It's because we're scrambling to get this all in place. Colin has been working like crazy to get everything set up and to get all our systems in place. But once we get going with this, there will be regularly posted stuff into that. It'll be for Silver Vault members only, not for Bronze Vault members. So you can kind of look at it as there's 2 different channels. There's the Bronze Vault, and you've also got the Twitch subscriptions. And if you are a Silver Vault member, you get both of them. So it saves you that money and gives you that benefit. On top of that, Silver Vault members also get access to our painting tutorial library of over 1,100 painting tutorials. Might be more than 1,200 now, I can't remember. On top of that, Chris has been working really hard. Chris and Janine actually been working really hard on the MiniWarGaming Painting Academy, which is a whole new painting tutorial series that'll be coming out soon. And the usual silver benefits of being able to download our Vault videos rather than just streaming them, and things like that too. So yes, in the end, if you are a Silver Vault member, then you'll get all that Twitch stuff. If you're a Bronze Vault member, then either consider, if you want that stuff, to become a Twitch subscriber or to upgrade to a Silver Vault membership level. Now, on top of all that, any of our live shows are always free. If you can catch the show live, even if it will eventually be behind the Twitch subscribership, and on Videos Demand, you can always watch the shows live. Now, not everybody can. That was another concern. People are like, oh, you're starting at a time that it's too early for me, or too late for me, or in the middle of the night for me. Live shows, there's never a perfect time to get everybody. If we do it in the middle of the day for us, then it's a great time for people over in Europe because it's the evening. It's a horrible time for Pacific time, and it's an okay time for Eastern time. If we did it in the evening, that'd be good for us. It'd be okay for Pacific and horrible for European time, and all of that too. So and then there's always the Australians, unfortunately, being all the English speakers all the way over there. It just means that the time will probably never be good for you. That's too bad. There's nothing much we can do about that. And so we're just going to do it the times that we do it. And if you can make it, you can. If you can't, that's fine. If you are interested in the shows that are Twitch videos on demand only, then become a Twitch subscriber. And otherwise, if you're interested in the other ones, they are available on YouTube afterwards. Or if you want to make sure you see them earlier, then a Twitch subscription is appropriate. And now, speaking of Twitch subscriptions, basically, there's people who are always looking for more ways to support us. When I've done polls before for the MiniWarGaming Vault, I've asked what's the main reason that you are a Vault member, and a lot of people do say to support us, which is awesome. You guys are great to be able to do this as a living, and to be able to make these shows and make content for you guys and do all of this is just fantastic. And so on our very first show, when we did the Blacksmith Fortress, we had a lot of people sign up as a Twitch subscriber, which is just fantastic. It gives me a lot of hope that we can do this. Obviously, we can't do live shows if there's no monetization behind them, because we need to put our efforts into something that will give us a return, because, well, frankly, we're a business and we've got overhead and we've got employees to pay and lease and everything else, and we can't do that if we're not making money. And advertising, unfortunately, only covers a small portion of that. And so the best way by far, I will say, if you want to support us and you're not a Vault member or a Twitch subscriber, is to be a Silver Vault member, because Twitch does keep about 50% of the Twitch subscription fee, whereas when you sign up for the Vault, we only lose about 2 or 3% in credit card transaction fees, and we get to keep the rest of it because it's all in our own system. And so if you're not paying anything right now and you're like, I want to know what's the best way to support MiniWarGaming, that would be to become a MiniWarGaming Silver Vault member. So if you do that, you'll get the Twitch stuff. We get to keep the largest percentage of what you're paying, and that helps us the most. But having said that, if you just want the Twitch subscription or a Bronze Vault membership, those things are awesome too, because they help us so much. Basically, when one person signs up for any of these, they're equivalent to about 1,000 other people just watching our videos for free, and the ad revenue that we make from them, even when you're just taking like the lowest level of anything. So that is definitely really good. New live shows that will be coming up will be starting pretty soon, and you'll start to see a regular schedule. We're still having a lot of fun and just kind of doing one-off shows and figuring this all out. We're still figuring out the technology of it. But I wanted to make sure you understand exactly what is going forward in all of this. Of course, if you have other concerns or questions or comments or suggestions, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. I know not everybody likes live shows, not everybody likes Twitch. That's fine. We're going to continue our regular shows so you can still enjoy those. Not everybody likes our regular shows, so you can watch our live shows. And some people don't like us at all. Well, you don't have to watch us at all. What are you even doing here? So hopefully you'll continue to enjoy our content as we move forward and try to keep finding new ways to bring entertaining miniature wargaming content and role-playing content to you guys. Thank you so much for all of your awesome support. A big happy Thanksgiving to our American viewers, and also just thank you. Thank you. It's a good time of year to say that, although we're always grateful. But happy Thanksgiving to our Americans, and happy wargaming.